friends, it's Chumsy Mumsy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about our tuxedo cat Oliver. Oliver came into our lives shortly after our cat Sweet Pea, who was an orange tabby, had disappeared, and we thought that Precious needed a little playmate. We wanted a feisty kitten, and a woman in the neighborhood was fostering kittens, so we went to her house and looked at all the kittens and watched how they interacted. And Oliver had been under her couch, and when he came out from under the couch and laid those little eyes on me, he imprinted on me, and I just knew that he was going to be the perfect cat for our house. And he just has the most sweet, playful, and yet lethal personality. He just turned 5, and so we're so happy to have him with us. Here's some pictures of him when he was little. He is really just the most loving, affectionate, hungry cat. He definitely is earning his keep in the backyard, keeping down the critter population. He likes to leave us lots of little gifts on the back doormat. He spends about 95% of his time grooming. My husband thinks he grooms obsessively, but he does have a really, really nice coat. I wish that Precious would take some tips from him, because Precious's coat is a hot mess. So Oliver mainly grooms, then he eats. He's got a very healthy appetite and lets me know immediately when it is 5 o'clock, when it's time for dinner. And then, of course, he spends a lot of time looking cute and sleeping. He's laying on his favorite blanket there. When we got him, he was less than 6 months old, and he spent a lot of time nursing on that little blanket. I guess he thought that was his mommy. Here he is looking adorable. I think I had wrapped him up in a towel when he got curious and tried to get into the bathtub with me, and so of course I had to wrap him, snuggle him up to keep him dry. Oliver is a really good helper around the house. Here he is helping me pack my suitcase for a trip. He was trying to smash down all my clothes to make sure that I had enough room for all of my outfits. He opened those 2 bottles of wine for me. He was very helpful. He jumped right up here and uncorked those bottles. Here he is helping me fold laundry. He took all of this out of the dryer and laid it out flat so it could dry flat, and then I guess he must have gotten exhausted from helping me so much, so he decided he had to take a little break right on top of my clean clothes. Here he is being supportive of my fall decor. I do love my fall decor. My favorite is Christmas. Then there's Halloween. But fall is so much fun with those beautiful oranges. Aww. During COVID, Oliver was especially supportive while I was working on my laptop. You can see that he is rubbing his scent onto my laptop to make sure that everyone knows that that laptop is in his backyard. Oliver is also on Cinder, which is Tinder for cats. This is one of his profile pics. Doesn't he look handsome? I love that little look in his eye. He's like, bow, chicka, bow, bow. Another profile pic from Cinder. And then of course we have the full body shot. Oliver would like the cats to swipe to the right. Here's a picture of Oliver falling asleep on my table while I was doing a sewing project. Now, of course, the iron is not plugged in, but I just think it's so funny that he made himself comfortable right in the thick of my sewing project, of course, right? Here he is doing one of the things that he does best, getting into a tight little cozy spot. This one is on the back of our living room couch. Sometimes he'll jump up there and take a little snooze while we're watching TV. Here he is stretching himself out just about as far as his body will stretch. It's really fun when he does that at the foot of our bed when we're trying to sleep and we're trying to, sleep on the outside edges of the bed so that he has the whole entire bed to himself. He's so cute, even if he takes up all the room, don't you agree? He can't help it. He's just naturally adorable. He's the love of my life. I bought a pet stroller. My family made so much fun of me. I thought this was just going to be the greatest thing. I'm going to take Oliver out. We're going to get all this exercise. I'm going to take him around the block. I'll be like the woman with the cat on the walk around the block. Well, he just was perplexed by the whole thing. He did not know why he was in there. He didn't really fight it, but he didn't really love it either. You can tell that he is just like, what the heck is she trying to do? Needless to say, I did not keep the stroller, and I only ended up taking him out on that one time. Here he is doing what he does best, just taking a little snooze. Here's a bunch of pictures of him just being cute. Look at that little paw. Isn't that just the life? I mean, a lot of our pets just really have it made. I'm so glad that we could rescue him and give him a home. We got him fixed at ARF. With the lady that fostered him had a deal with ARF, and that's the Tony La Russa Animal Rescue Foundation. And part of the fee that we paid when we got him was that we could take him to ARF to get him fixed. Well, thank you so much for joining us today to learn more about our cat Oliver. This is Chumsy Mumsy signing off. I'll see you next time.